don't see me. You just don't. Welcome back to future Overlook Bay updates I would like to see. The monthly series. I know I missed July's episode, but we're just not going to talk about that, okay? Okay. In this series, I go over some ideas of future updates I would love to see come to this game. Now, of course, I know most of these updates are not things I expect for them to add. These are all just ideas. It's just kind of fun to talk about these things and to generate some ideas of what the community would love to see in the game. And the best part about this time is that you guys get to be involved in this video. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm standing in a house in Overlook Bay right now, and in build mode, they have a variety of furniture categories and a lot of different furniture items that you can use in your house. But one thing that they don't have that I think the community would love to see, and I personally would love to see, are customizable signs in build mode. Very similar to how 𝒢𝓶𝒶𝓅𝒽𝒾𝒸👇 has signs/boards that you can put on your walls or floor or ceiling or wherever else you want to put them, and you can basically type anything on them. Overlook Bay currently has two signs: the Santa's Workshop sign from Christmas and the Merry Christmas sign from Christmas. But other than that, we don't have any signs that are customizable. I think it would add a lot to people's builds if you could customize the text that you want on your sign. The next one also involves build mode. So sometimes when you're building in Overlook Bay, you might want to place an item down, but then when you place it down, something like this oval rug, you see that it is way too big sometimes for what you're building. But unfortunately, there is no way to rescale it. You can move it around, you can color it, you can duplicate it, and you can also rotate it and make it face different directions. But there is no way that you can resize an object. So I think it would be very helpful if they added a Resize Tool in the build mode. This would help a lot of builders and a lot of people that just like to build in this game so that they could resize their objects to the necessary proportions. The next thing that they could add would be washing machines and the ability to do laundry for role plays. So, while yes, you can build your own custom washing machines, they currently do not have any washing machines or even household items like that in build mode. So I think adding those would be very cool to the build mode. And if they were to add the ability to interact with those washing machines and add the ability for you to do laundry, I think that would be something great that would complement role-playing. And maybe you could get like a small reward of like 30 gems or something for doing your laundry. Alright, so the next one involves Arcadia Isle. So basically, the idea is that they could add unlimited treasure hunting in Arcadia Isle. Because now that they're done updating this place for now, and the hype has kind of died down a bit for Arcadia Isle, I think it would be appropriate for them to add unlimited treasure hunting in Arcadia Isle, so that if people just want to grind and hunt for treasure to buy the things that they want for doubloons, that they could just do that. The next one also involves Arcadia Isle. Currently, if you want to go to Arcadia Isle, it costs you 50 gems to ride the balloon that takes you there. Personally, I think that this is unnecessary and that they could easily remove this. There's really no reason for you to pay money to go to Arcadia Isle. The next idea involves jobs. So currently we have one job in the game, and it's the coffee shop job where you can do 4 positions and all of them earn you gems. So they have a bunch of other buildings on the map that they could easily add jobs to, like this pizza place here. You could maybe work as a cashier here in the pizza place. You could bake pizzas. You could maybe even deliver pizzas to people. I think it'd be cool if the vacant houses that are in the neighborhood of Overlook Bay could be used as houses that would have NPCs you could deliver pizzas to. Very similar to how you did caroling and also trick-or-treating from the 2 holiday events in Overlook Bay. Of course, we have other buildings that you could add jobs into, like Honey's Diner, even the movies, Roller Rick's, or even the school. So the next idea comes from NCTS Toy on Discord here from the Wonderworks Studio Discord, and basically somebody had said add back human tasks, and they said I agree with this, but they should also add something like a feature to disable the tasks, because some people aren't going to like the human tasks. So I think this is a great idea to add to the game, a feature in your settings maybe where you could toggle it off, similar to how you can turn off player interactions, furniture interactions, player titles, music sounds, trading. You could add a little thing that says human tasks, and then you could either enable them or disable them. This would be a fast and easy way to earn even more gems, and some people just like doing those. The next one comes from GinoFun7 on Discord, and then they said roleplay improvements. Make the gym equipment usable for a better experience at the gym. Because let's face it, the gym really serves absolutely no purpose right now in Overlook Bay other than just a decoration on the map. It would be very cool if you could actually go in and interact with the equipment. Add a usable shopping cart at the supermarket, and if you click on food, it goes in the cart, and after that you buy it. This would be a really cool thing I think I would want to see in the game, just because it would add a lot more to actually going to buy the food in the grocery store rather than just walking up to a cashier and buying. Because let's be honest, that is not how it works in real life. So another thing they said was add cooking, be able to use your fridge, which is something we actually covered in the last episode. Another one, which is actually pretty complicated here, but super cool, comes from Mr. Smiles 760 on Discord. And they said add a taxi driver job. Here's how it works. You would go to a new taxi station, which would be near the car dealership and the personal vehicle store, to pick up your taxi. Once you're in your taxi, then you get to press a button to start the shift. Markers will appear around the map, and then you have to drive to the marker to pick up the player and drop them off at another place around the map. Each person that delivered is a maximum of 50 gems depending on how fast you delivered them and what upgrade you have. You can deliver 5 people per shift, which is a max 250 gems per shift, similar to how you do the manager job in the coffee shop, where it maxes out at 250 gems. You can become a taxi driver every 15 real-life minutes, and you will be notified when the job becomes available. Very similar to the coffee shop. Similar to the manager game pass, a pass will be available that lets you upgrade your taxi. There will be 3 upgrades offered that can be bought with Robux or gems. Tier 1 would be a rusted taxi. The price would be free. It would give you 50 per customer max. Tier 2 would be a yellow taxi, 750 gems, and it would give you 75 gems maximum per customer. Tier 3 would be a luxury taxi. It would cost 1,500 gems, and it would give you 100 maximum gems per customer. Tier 4 would be a royal taxi. Price 4,000 gems. Gems would give you 200 maximum per customer, or 550 Robux to unlock all the taxis. Hope you find this interesting. Well, that certainly was interesting, and I think that would be super cool if they could add that to the game. I just think that would go really nice in Overlook Bay. And the last idea comes from Patronus Beast on Discord, and they said a back to school update. So a school building / university, which we actually already have. So I'm going to just kind of put my own idea on here. Maybe they could revamp the school building. And then they said subject classes. Every class you finish gives you some gems as a reward. Now I think I have talked about this in the, I did talk about this in the last episode of this, how I want the school to be revamped like that. So this would be definitely something I like. School pets. Examples are a book pet, a pencil pet, a pen pet, student pet, bag pet, etc. Those are all adorable options. I definitely could see one of those in Overlook Bay. So super cool idea. But yeah, guys, those are all the future update ideas I have for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Cookie Crew!